Now, experts from the African and European Union and development partners are meeting in Accra to fashion out Africa's position on the migration crisis in Europe.
So far, 2,760 people have lost their lives between January and September in attempts at crossing the Mediterranean Sea to Europe.
2015 has so far recorded 500,000 migrants fleeing to Europe. Statistics also indicate 2,760 people died between January and September 2015. 2,223 deaths occurred in 2014 as young men and women risked the tortuous journey to Europe. The government of Ghana, in partnership with the African Union Commission, the International Organization for Migration, the Economic Commission for Africa and the International Labour Organization, are meeting in Accra to find ways of dealing with the crisis.
Migration is not a bad thing. And I think that when you examine the evidence and you look at the situation on the balance, those societies that have encouraged and provided constructive avenues for migration have benefited from the talent and skill that those migrants bring into their countries. We have said that we want to launch a continental free trade area. Indeed, the tripartite negotiations which took place and which indeed have come to a successful conclusion between COMESA, SADC and the EAC are the start of the continental free trade area.
The three-day forum is expected to enhance capacities of African regional frameworks on migration to facilitate intra-regional labor mobility, free movement of persons and integrated border management. Speakers stressed the need for job creation at home to prevent young people risking their lives crossing the Mediterranean Sea.
Building walls and putting up barriers is not the way to go. We want to always deal with migrants in a humane way that deals with their needs and their human rights, that protects them and advances their human rights. So we're much more on what we would call a high road scenario, where there would be more legal avenues, more legal opportunities for migration, so you didn't have to go without proper papers.
At the end of the forum, delegates will be expected to validate a draft common position for Africa on migration, as well as make policy recommendations towards enhancing capacities to manage migration flows within the continent. The forum is expected to contribute to the implementation of the AU Assembly Declaration on Migration, adopted at its 25th Ordinary Session in Johannesburg in June 2015.